Sam, you can be quite outspoken. Tell us, why do you feel qualified to do so?
Oh look, I've had a fairly colourful upbringing. It's been raised in the city, but also in the country. But I'm born and bred into a farming family in Tassie, and then once I left school, travelled overseas, worked over in the UK and the US on farms, then settled back in Victoria. And yeah, I've worked in shearing sheds. I've spent, I've done the 20-hour shifts on tractors. I've done all kinds of things at kind of the grassroots level on farm. And then yeah, since I've been riding, it's been really wonderful. I've been able to meet all people at all levels of the industry, up to the Minister for Ag and all those kind of things, and I suppose get my head around how it all works.
Sam, what do you think are some of the opportunities for Australian agriculture at the moment?
Good question. I think telling more positive stories about what we're doing. I think the perceptions of what consumers and people outside the industry see of agriculture isn't perhaps as healthy as what we'd like. So I think telling positive stories and I suppose having a unified voice is really, really important for Australian ag.
So what can farmers do you think, to sort of better connect with consumers and boost their own image?
I think we've got to be really mindful that social media is there, but it's a double-edged sword. It can be used as a great tool, but it can also be a great weapon. So if everyone's got a voice, it all turns into white noise, and everyone loses the point. So I think it's important that they join their state farming organisations and they come together and they have a unified voice that's decided upon and then presented to externally outside the industry.
Do you think issues like the live export debacle and the drought have sort of clouded, I guess, other issues in the industry that need to be addressed?
I think it's created a lot of negativity around ag, a lot of uncertainty. It's also been an opportunity for, say, anti-farming groups to get involved and tell their side of the story, some of which have got some perhaps greater leverage or greater sources or communication channels than agriculture. So I think it's really clouded a lot of perceptions from people outside the industry as to how and why we're doing things.
Sam, what makes you so passionate and dedicated to the industry?
I think the industry, it really suits me in that it's got so many different levels, from getting dirty literally all the way through to politics and all kinds of things. And so there's not many other industries that have got that huge range and breadth of experience and people. So I think that's why I really, really enjoy it. I love the outdoors, I love the people, and generally I love the values of the communities and things like that within the industry.